Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber here. You ready for some baseball action? We're back to 1987 in Game 5 of the ALCS. Well, in our replay here, the Tigers are up 3-1. Can they close it out right here? We're about ready to find out. Detroit has Doyle Alexander on the mound today, and leading off is Dan Gladden. Okay, here we go. Okay, we got 7. It's in play. Oh, a rare play again, right off the bat. That's twice in the series that I've done this. So here we go. Okay, so I got the chart ready. We're gonna roll these ones here, baby, again to see what happened in here. 93. And the base is empty. In play, rare play, 93. The batter hits a pop up at the short center. The center fielder and the infielder collide. Batter's going to be safe at first with a single, but we're not checking for the error because I'm playing a replay. So, all right. So Gladden gets a little pop fly base hit to start the game off. Here comes Greg Gagne. And we got 4, another in play, 74 versus the righty. That's going to be up here. We got a fly out to center. Okay. Kirby Puckett coming to the plate here, folks. We're 1 on and 1 out. The top of the first in Game 5. Will the Twins survive? 11. Now we got a defense. All right. We're going to be looking at the range on the right fielder right there. Okay. So we're going down here to our right fielder. We're checking his range, which is right here. It's a C. So we're going to be looking at the ballpark card under range, under C. And we're going to re-roll these dice here. And it's a 0-4 under C, and that's a base hit right there, 1 through 39. Let's check the base running. We got a runner on first and see what's going on here. Okay, we got a line drive in the center. The runner on first advances 1 base. Okay. Yeah. So the Twins threatening here in the top of the first. Send up one of their power boys, Kent Herbeck, coming to the plate. And we got a 5 this time. Another in play, 67 against the righty. 67. We got a ground ball to short. Okay, so now we're going to be checking for a double play. We're checking this 5 total. This total 5 has got to be lower than both of the DPs. That DP's is 7. This DP's is 7. And they had just turned a double play to end the threat. We'll make it 6-4-3. DP, and they are out in the top of the first. Alexander thinks his defense there. Slide this up for this part of the inning. We got Bert Blyleven on the mound for Minnesota. Both of these pitchers have had a start in the series, and I think they both lost their start. Okay, so here we go. Leading off is Sweet Lou Whitaker. 10. Well, we got the in play going. Oh, 0-8. This could be a good one. He's a righty. 0-8, and it's a double for Sweet Lou. Darrell Evans. Evans is their first baseman, batting second today. And we got a spinner. 6 is tough. 21. 21 struck him out. Gibby. 6 is tough again. 0-5 struck him out. Blyleven trying to get out of this after the leadoff double. And here comes Alan Trammell batting cleanup. And dice are flying all over here, and we got a 9. Patient, 0-4, so he's going to draw the walk, and he does. So as they had runners on first and second, Detroit now has runners on first and second with 2 outs. And here's Matt Noakes. But they had it with 1 out and hit into a double play. Fly 11 trying to get out of this jam here. 12. It's a wheelhouse. 0-3 against the righty. And that baby is way deep into the seats, folks. And that's a 3-run shot for Matt Noakes. Woof. What a way to start. Fly 11 almost out of the jam. 3 ribbies. Fans back in Minnesota disappointed at this start. Here in Detroit, they're not. Here's Chet Lemon. 9. Patient. 17. He draws the walk. Fly 11 is all shook up now. And here's Johnny Grubb. 6. It's tough. 33. And he did right on the edge of it. Struck him out. Couple batters too late, though. Strikes out 3 in the side. Strikes out the side, but not in order. Not they get 3 big runs. Okay. Okay, Doyle Alexander faced Gary Gaetti. Make sure I get the cards in right. Heard the phone making some noises. We're going to get that silenced. All right, Alexander faced Gaetti. Here in the top of the second. 7 in play. 54 versus the righty, and it's going to be up here. It's going to be, and it's a ground out the third. 5-3. Randy Bush, the DH. 8. Tough. 22. Struck him out. And Brunansky. 9. Patient. That's another walk. He's drawing these walks there. Right there. Well, both teams are drawing walks. And here comes Lambardosi, the second baseman. 6. Tough. 0-1. Struck him out. Boy, these guys. Alexander's doing it when he needs to. Okay. Well, I love him back out on the mound. Pat Sheridan leading off for the Tigers here. And Pat's playing right field today. 4. Patient. 83. That one is not going to be patient enough. And that's a ground ball to second. Picks it up, fires over to first. 1 out. Tom Brookins, the third baseman. 3. Patient. And then he draws the walk. Both pitchers shooting the walks there. Here's Sweet Lou, doubled. Started that first inning, started off for the Tigers. 6. Patient. 0-8. This one's going to get him. Struck him out. 2 down. 2 down, runner on first for Darrell Evans. Got a 9. Another Patient. 22. There's probably going to be another walk, and it is another walk. There they go. Runners on first and second again with 2 outs. Kurt Gibson saying, I'd like to hit one in the seats too and get this game way out of hand already. Get it out of hand early. Here's Gibby. 7 is tough. 18, Gibby goes down swinging for the second time. Well, 11 says, now if we can just get the offense going, we'll run it going a little bit here. Tim Laudner, the catcher, leading off. Got a 3, patient. There's another walk. Guys are patient enough. They're getting guys on every inning. They just can't get anybody home. There's Gladden. A little bloop single to open the game up with. Got a 6 and an 86. 6 is tough. 86, that's not going to be up. It's going to be way up here. Okay, we got a ground ball to short. We're looking at 6 for the double play. It's an 8 and a 7, and that is another double play. And here comes Gagne. Doyle benefit of a good defense so far. 81, that'll be up here. 6 is tough. Yep, 81 is up here. That's a fly out to center. And Doyle says that's all. 3 innings is a defense has turned in 2 DPs for him. Blyleven, Ellen Trammell. Ellen walked and scored on a home run his first time up. 6 is tough. 80. And it's going to be way up here. 80. Well, how did he make out? Fly out to center. Matt Noakes, the difference in the game right now. 11, defense. We are looking at the range on the second baseman. And their second baseman's range is a B. We're looking right here after we roll the dice. 63 on the B, and he backhands it and fires it over for the out. Okay, that's 2. Chet Lemon. 2 is a wheelhouse. Look out. 1-1, 11, wheelhouse. Chet Lemon with the solo home run. Tigers showing their power. Wow. 4-0. Okay, Johnny Grubb. 5. Ballpark. Okay, we're going to be looking at the ballpark card. He's a right-handed hitter. Oh, he's a left-handed hitter, Johnny Grubb. So we're going to be looking at the left side, as in the re-rollies. 48. It's going to be a wheelhouse. And we're going to roll them again on the batter's card versus the right-handed batter. 94. No, they got under it too much, and that's a high fly out to right field. But not before they got another run to make it 4-0 at the end of 3. Hope everybody can go down there, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet to help the channel grow. And also, but everybody put some remarks down there. Like Payoff Pitch Baseball, the components are great. And here's, let's get them up this way. Kirby facing Doyle Alexander. 6, tough. 11, struck him out. Doyle wanting to get a convincing win so he can play in the World Series or pitch in the World Series if they make it that far. Trying to do this again. Here's Kent Herbeck. 2, ballpark. Okay, Herbeck is a lefty, so we're going to be looking up here. 72, it's going to be a wheelhouse versus the right-handed pitcher. And it's 0-7. Herbeck puts it in the seats to get 1 run back for the Twins here. I mentioned him when he came up the first time, he's one of their power boys. So it's now 4-1. Doyle not liking that pitch that he threw. Okay, there we go. Gaetti. 9. Ice keep rolling down here. I'm sorry. 9 is a patient. 0-3, and he draws the walk. The double plays are not going to keep getting you out of trouble if you keep throwing them the rate you're throwing them. Is Randy Bush. 6, tough. 0-5, struck him out. 2 down. Yeah. Brunansky. He's got some pop in this bat, too. 3, patient. 62. Oh, it is up here, and it's a base hit. We can check for the running. Okay. Got a line drive in the left. The runner on first advances 1 base. Runner on second scores. So he's going. We got runners on first and second again with 2 outs. This is something familiar with them already this game. Here's Lambardosa. Uh-oh, 12. It's in play. 63 though. Fly out the right. And that's 3 outs. Okay, if they got 1 back, it's 4-1 going into the bottom of the 4th here. That's Sheridan. Pat grounded out the second and third time. 7 is tough. 74. And it's going to be up here. And it's a fly out to center. Guys play? Any of you guys play playoff pitch? If you do you have what projects you got going? Put them down there. I'd like to see what's going on. I'll answer you back. Here's Tom Brookins. 1 out. 9. Another patient. There's going to be another walk. Guys are drawing the walks today. That's 2 walks that he's drawn. Okay, Whitaker, 1 for 2, doubled and struck out. And it's a 5 down there, so we got an 11. We got defense. We're checking defense again. Okay, and we're checking on the error rating on the shortstop. Okay, the shortstop right here, and his error rating is A. So we're going to be checking this card here. 16 is going to be an error. I'm pretty sure of that. What did I say? An error rating of A. There is, that's range. I'm checking the wrong thing. Let me check. 4. And it is an error. Okay. So now we flip over another card and we look in here. Okay. It's an error. It's an infield by the infielder or a pitcher, which was the second baseman. It's a 2-base error. Okay, so he's going to third. And he's going to be E5 on second. So here's the Tigers of second and third. 1 out for Darrell Evans. 10. In play. 92. Okay, 92, and that's a fly out the right, and I am almost positive that the runner will hold timeout. And the way I read that, if this guy has a run rating of 7, he'll have a score, or else I can try to, and he does have a 7, And so that did turn into a sac fly. They are up 5. Okay, Gibby's having a tough time today seeing the ball. 8, tough, 23. Gibby strikes out for the 3rd time. And that's 2 down. No, that's 3. Okay, but they got one more. It's 5-1. Okay. Minnesota up here in the top of the 5th. It's 5-1. Tim Laudner leading off. 9, patient. 27. Is it going to be another walk? No, it's not. It's going to be a walk. Nope. It's going to be a base hit. Laudner drives it in the left. Dan Gladden. Twins starting to feel the pressure, so we got to get it going, and then start be stopping some things. 3, patient. Oh, 92 is not going to be a good enough patient. 92, and that's a grounder to third. Using that 3 double play. 8 and 7. That is a ground 5-4-3 DP. Wow, Doyle is going to have to take his defense out for dinner. It's a 3rd double play they've turned for him today. And here is Gagne. 8, tough, 0-7. Struck him out. That's 3. Okay. The bullpen is active for Minnesota. Okay, Blyleven's approaching his limit, and then he'd have to use one of those fatigue cards. And we don't want to do that. 8, tough, 52. And that's going to be an out. It's a fly out to right. Okay, Matt Noakes. Matt's 1 for 1. He's walked and homered. No, he's 1 for 2. Homered grounded out to third. 8. Yeah. It's tough again. 17. I'm sure he struck him out on that one. He did. That's 2. Chet Lemon, who's walked and homered. 7, tough, 73. And we're going to be an out here. We got a ground ball at second. Picks it up, underhand over to first. That's 3. We're going to the 6th. Doyle still on the mound. Kirby Puckett. 5 in play. 52. Oh, it's going to be up here. And that's a pop out to short. Herbeck responsible for their 1 run on the solo shot he hit his last time up. Get the dice where you can see him. 8, tough, 91. That'll be up here, and that's a ground ball a second. Over to first. 2 down. Gaetti. 4 in play. 47. 47's up. That's going to be up here. And that's another pop out to short. Okay. And they are out of there. Bottom of the 6th. Clock is ticking on these Twins. Y11 facing Johnny Grubb. 6 is tough. 91, that'll be up here. That's a fly out to right. Okay, Pat Sheridan. Pat is 0 for 2 today. He's grounded out to second, flew out to center. 8, tough. 0-3. I'm sure that struck him out. It did. Got him looking. I just made that looking up. And here we go with Tom Brookins. 11. Then we got the defense here. We're looking at the pitcher's error rating. Okay, and the pitcher's error rating is a 3. .42, and it is an error. We'll see if maybe he overthrew first and the guy get on second. So we go over here and we check on the error, and it's a 1 base error. So we're going to say E1. Last time they had an error, they scored it. Your sweet Lou. Lou is 1 for 3. And he got on an error on the third baseman last time he was there. 11. Oh, we're going defense again. We got something going on here. Error on the third baseman. We're going to be looking at the error on the third baseman. Where's the third baseman up here? It's a 4 rating. So we're going to be looking right here. 79. And he makes the play, picks it up, throws it over. It was a slow dribbler. For 5-3. Okay. We are in the top of the 7th. Now Doyle's is oh, he's a 9 fatiguer. He's going a long way. Okay, here we go. Randy Bush. 6, tough. 79. Yep. And it's a fly out to center. Bernansky. Bernansky's 1 for 1. Single and walk. 6. It's tough. 19. Struck him out. 2 down. That's a 6. Tough. 85. That'll be up here. Ground ball is short. Fires it over for the 3rd out. Okay, bottom of the 7th. Okay. Now I'm showing to show you something. Blind 11 is a 7 fatigue, which means when he's starting the 7th, he's considered fatigued, and he needs to have one of those fatigue cards out there. But their bullpen's been warming up. That's not going to happen. They're calling a timeout as they're calling the guy in from the bullpen. Okay. It's the bottom of the 7th. Dan Shasta is on the mound for the Twins. To face Darrell Evans here in the bottom of the 7th. Shaster's a 2, which means he can go 2 innings or 2 runs before he has to use one of those fatigue cards. 8. In play up, another rare play. 2 in 1 game. Well, here we go. Okay, we'll see what happens with this one here. So bases loaded. Empty in play. 45. Okay, let's see what it says here. The batter hits a slow roller near the third baseline. If the visiting team is batting, they're not. The pitcher makes a terrific barehanded play to throw the runner out at first. If the home team is batting, the pitcher is unable to pick up the ball cleanly and the batter is safe on an infield single. Darrell Evans with an infield single. Okay, here's Gibby. Gibby's had a terrible time. Struck out 3 times so far today. 9. It's tough. 88. He's not going to strike out this time versus the lefty. I don't think. Nope. 88. We got a ground ball. A second. Could be a double play. We're checking the 9 against the DP. 7 and 5. No, it's not a double play. So it's going to be a fielder's choice. So Evans is out at second. The Ellen Trammell. 5. Ballpark. Trammell's a righty. So here we go. 12. It's going to be a wheelhouse. 26 against the, oh, he's against the lefty. He's versus the lefty. Oh, that's gone. Trammell just put their third home run of the game into the seats. That's the 2 runs already for him. Oh, that's big, folks. And so we want to get him at least through the inning. So we have to get a fatigue relief pitcher card. Anybody hasn't seen these, okay, and I'll put it right next to him because this changes things. Okay, here's Matt Noakes. All right, Matt Noakes. Bases are clear now. Chester. Well, I got that one way down there. What is that? An 8. It's an in play 20. Let's see what it says about in play. Wheelhouse defense and in play, no changes. Play as normal. Okay, so it's an in play. It's a 20 versus the lefty. And that's a base hit for Noakes. Chet Lemon. Lemon. 8 again. Another in play. 26 versus the lefty. And that's a base hit. Let's check the running. Opposite field liner in the right. Runner on first goes 1 base. So first and second with 1 out here. They have just blown it open. They're looking to add more on it. The Detroit fans are having a great time here at Tiger Stadium today. Johnny Grubb. It's a 9. Tough. 41 versus the lefty. Struck him out. 2 down. He didn't hit lefties very well. Look at that. Strikeouts 1 through 70. Oof. Here's Pat Sheridan. 6. Patient 74. And it's going to be up here for a fly out to center. And that's 3. Well, not before they play 2 more runs. Folks, it is a 4, 7. 7-1 game now. Okay, Chester will be coming out. And Doyle Alexander back on the mound, top of the 8th, having a good game with the help of his defense, folks. Okay, here we go. Laudner. Tim is 1 for 1. He's walked and singled. 10. Patient. 37 versus the righty. 37, and that's a base hit for Laudner. Gladden. 6. Tough. 36 versus the righty. Struck him out. To have a 9 like that fatigue, he must have pitched a lot of innings in that season. And here we go with Gagne with one out, 12 in play, 29. 29 versus the righty. And they got a base hit. Check the running. Hasn't done much exciting on the running lately. Line drive in the left, runner goes one base. Okay, first and second. Kirby. Kirby's got enough power to be able to get this game back to being close again. 11. Defense. We're checking the Detroit's range on their center fielder. Okay, the center fielder and his range is I can't even read my own writing here. His range, oh, let's go look at his card. Chet Lemon. He's a B. Okay, so here we go. 49, a B. And he chases that one down and makes the catch in the gap. 2 down. Herbeck. 10. Patient. 50 versus the righty. And he walks him to load the bases. Could this be? Gary Gaetti. Gary had 31 home runs during the regular season. And versus the righties, he hit 24. I guess maybe because he faced righties more often. Here we go. 7 is in play. 73. Oh, and it's going to be the third out himself. Long fly out the center. They gave it a threat, but nothing came in. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. And there's going to be another new pitcher. Okay, Juan Berenger is a righty's on the mound. Face Tom Brookins here in the bottom of the 8th. Okay. 10 in play, 83. That'll be definitely up here. It's too high. Ground ball is short. Fires it over. It's the first time Brookins wasn't on. He walked, and he got on with an error. And Lou Whitaker. Top of the order always loves it with those ninth hitters and get on. 3. Oh, we're going to defense again quite a few times today. And we're looking at the shortstop's error rating. And he's a 4. 29 on the 4. And it is an error. And it's an error on the infielder. It's a one base error. So we got an E6. And after the game is over, I'll take a quick timeout, come back with the final score, maybe some of the pitcher stats. Here's Darrell Evans, 1 out, 1 on. 6 is tough, 84. That tough will be way up here. 84, we got a ground ball to second, so we're looking at 6 for the double play. This is a 5, so it's not going to be lower than that, so it's going to be a fielder's choice. So Sweet Lou will be out at second. Okay, and here comes Gibby. It's like to have a hit here so the home fans don't walk away hating him or disliking him, not hating. Oh, 12. It's a wheelhouse for Gibby. 85. And this is, oh, look out. It is. And he's versus a righty. It reached high enough He got a base hit. Gibby finally gets a base hit. We're checking the guy on first. And there's a runner, and the runner on first advances 2 bases. So they got runners on first and third. They're trying to score against every pitcher. And there is Alan Trammell, the cleanup hitter. That's a 3. So we got a 6, which is tough. 72. I'm sure that's going to be up here good enough for an out. It is. And it's a fly out the center. All right, so here we go, folks. So Alexander back on the mound in top of the ninth. Here's Alexander. Can you see the card there? Is that far over? Yeah. So we got Randy Bush leading off here in the top of the ninth. Twins' hopes are fading. 6 is tough. 94, that'll be way up here in the card. 94, and it's a fly out the right. Brunansky's 1 for 2. Single, walked, and struck out. 6, tough again. Doyle's trying to be tough here. 54. 54, and he struck him out on the tough on 54. Wow. Yeah. Last but not least, Lombardosi. 7 in play. 21 may not be the end here, folks. 21 versus the righty, and it's a base hit. Here comes Laudner. Laudner's been on base every time. 2 singles and a walk. 2 outs now, though. 10. Patient. 30. That's a base hit. Tim Laudner's had a great day. Let's check the running over here. So soft looper in the short right field. The runner on first advances 2 bases. First and third, 2 outs for Dan Gladden. 6 is tough. 89, that's going to be an out. Yes, sir. That's going to be a ground out the short. 6-3. Game is over. Tigers win. I'll be right back. Okay, so the final was 7-1. Darrell Alexander went the distance, 9 hits, 1 run, and he walked 4, struck out 8, got up 1 home run. Bert Blyleven only gave up 3 hits while the 6 innings he was in, but the difference was the 2 of them were home runs, and he walked 5, struck out 8 during that time. Bert got the loss. So the Tigers have won this series 4-1. So now I guess I will have to start calling this the 1987 alternate ALCS. So we'll see who they're going to be playing. Watch for the NLCS next game. SoCal Sabre saying, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and stay safe.